So I'm at the airport and I go to TSA pre-check, give her my ID, boarding info, and she says, sorry, you got to go in the normal line. I asked her why, and she said, you don't have TSA pre-check this time. Apparently you randomly get it, or randomly don't get it. There is no random. I have TSA pre-check. You either have it or you don't. Thanks, TSA. Let's go to Sacramento. This bacon and egg burrito from 360 Burrito gets a score of 8 out of 10. Hour-and-a-half flight. Everyone was silent except for two 50-year-old Caucasian females behind me. Some real housewives of Sacramento that wouldn't stop talking. Go to put on my Bose headphones, hook it up to my phone, and I forgot the dongle. No dongle. Max pain. Hour-and-a-half, non-stop. Chatty Cathy's. Let's hope I can get some sleep and get in this main event. All right, we get to Stones at 3:30, late reg till 4:30, so we got an hour to build a stack, possibly re-enter. 25,000 starting stack. Blinds are 600, 1,200. We sit down at a table that looks pretty soft. Sit back and enjoy some action. Observe our opponents, and we don't get any hands. I mean, nothing. 9-4 off, Queen 3 off. So we're just folding, getting blinded out while other people are playing pots, having a good time. Not a good time for me, but that's okay. We'll get them, we'll find a good spot. We'll get a premium, a nice little squeeze spot or open jam spot.
Cool, heads up.
The duck tacos and caramel pudding both get 8 out of 10 ratings. The very last hand before break and re-entry's over. I'm in the big blind at 1,200, 14,000 in my stack. Action folds to seat 3, who's pretty spewy. He snap shoves 24,000. Everybody folds and actions on me. I look down at ace 8 of spades. Definitely not my favorite hand. I take my time and eventually I put in the call. He shows pocket deuces. We're flipping. It's time to win a hand. The flop comes Queen 9 deuce, 2 spades. The turn is a brick. And the river.
Buttons in seat 5, have a good break.
And we are out $600. Now I have to contemplate if I'm going to re-enter. If I was to re-enter, I'd come in with 15 blinds. I am here 2 more days at least, so day 1C of the main event is tomorrow, so I can just come in with a big stack relative to the blinds, get a lot more play for my $600. So let's just hop in some cash games. We'll focus on the tournament tomorrow. Just wasn't our day.
Chips on 10.
Might be on a live stream tonight, a little 5-5, half PLO, half no limit with Chris Moneymaker. Don't have all the details, but check out the Stones Live Poker Twitch stream. All right, so in this 1-3 no limit game, in for 500. Haven't won a hand still. A couple limpers in late position. I'm on the button with 3-4 of hearts, so probably a good time to use my image and position to try to win a pot pre or post flop. I make it $20. Caucasian male, age 60 to 65, flats the small blind. And the overlimper calls. Overlimper's lost 2 huge pots already. The flop comes king, queen, 10, 2 hearts. We got a flush draw and 4 high. Small blind, 65-year-old Caucasian male, leads out for 15. Loose player on my right, flat calls. We got the range advantage unless they have specifically Jack 9 or Ace Jack. They're gonna fold to my re-raise. I make it $80 to go. Old man, the small blind, counts out some chips and makes it 160. Just over a click back. What the hell's going on here? Other guy folds. We have a 4 high flush draw. He's saying he's got a straight. We're getting direct odds to see another card. I don't like it, but we put in the $80. Let's win a damn pot. The turn is a red card. It's the 6 of diamonds, and he shoves all in.
All in.
Should have Ace Jack. That's the only hand you can have, right?
Could be on a draw.
No.
Tips 10, please.
Oh my God. We have about 280 behind, and we fold. Really butchered that one.
Yep.
Nice. Got to turn some things around. Let's refocus and get in a better mindset.
Yeah, he bought the button.
Gotcha. Dangerous. Cutoff raises the minimum to $6. The button flat calls, as does the small blind. We have Ace Jack of spades in the big blind. Great squeeze spot. Let's make it $30 to go. Original raiser, clearly weak, puts in the fold. Guy on the button wants to see a flop, so he puts in the additional $24. And the tilting guy in the small blind eventually calls. And we're 3 ways to a flop, almost $100 in there. The flop comes 8, 8, 3, 2 spades. Great flop for us. We got the flush draw, and a lot of their hands are going to miss this board. I think it's a good time to put in a C bet of right around half pot. We could have an overpair, but we have plenty of equity with our flush draw, so I bet $45. Action folds to the guy on the button. He thinks better of it and folds. Loose player in the small blind goes into the tank and puts in the call. Let's see a spade, ace, or jack on the turn, dealer. The turn is an offsuit 5. And the guy in the small blind gives me a little look and starts to line up a bet. He's betting out of flow. That's very disrespectful. Is he going to do it? Is he going to bet into me? I'm repping an overpair. He bets into me $75. So he either has an 8, a mid pair, or a worse flush draw. Against this range, I just can't ever fold. So hopefully we just hit a spade on the river, or he gives up with his flush draws and we take it down with ace high. Put in the call. The river is a deuce of hearts, a complete brick. And it's decision time. Is he going to barrel with a missed flush draw, or is he going to go for value with 8x? He does go for value.
160.
And I don't think there's much decision. There isn't too many flush draw combos still remaining. Maybe king, queen of spades, king, 10 of spades. Things like that don't have really any showdown value. But for this sizing, it looks like he's just milking us. He wants us to get a call when he has his random 8x trash hand that he should have folded pre-flop. And he takes down the pot, and we still have not won a pot at this table.
Like poker or 1-3. What's up, Scotty? How you doing?
All right, so been at Stones for 3 or 4 hours. We lost $600 in the tournament, and I lost $512 in the 1-3 game. So of course the best thing to do is hop in a 5-5 pot limit Omaha no limit half and half game with Chris Moneymaker and some guy named Mike Postel that everybody tells me to avoid. Guess I'm gonna buy in for 1,000 and try to win all the chips. Commentary by Poker Mama and special guest appearance by Mr. Burton.
They can't see me. This lighting isn't black people friendly.